Hello. Yeah, I'm back. How long has it been since my last video? Not that long. I think I'm back. What's the word? I'm back in the groove. No, that's not what I was thinking of. I'll say in the groove, but that's not what I was thinking. But no, I feel like I'm building up some rhythm now, and I'm trying to do less pickups videos, just for purposes of variation. But this is a pickups video. But I've got a tray package to open, so I want to do this video now because I really want to open this tray package. But also, I'm expecting an eBay package. But it's not here, and when it has arrived, if it arrives soon, I'll tack it on the end of this one. So hopefully that package, I'll be able to open that at the end of this video. But no, I've got plenty of ideas on the go. Plenty of ideas. I still have to do Bedtime 143's second epic tag, because it's another good one. Along the same lines as the first one, but different questions. Some really good questions, as in the first one. So I'm going to be doing that. But I've got a few other ideas because I recently finished Suikoden 2 for the umpteenth time. But it's the first time I've ever got the best ending. So I'm going to do a series of videos about why I love the game so much, and I might do a video of the final battle and then through to the final end, through to the best ending. But that probably takes about half an hour or more. So that could be a series of videos, and I'm going to do a few others, just generally about the game. But also another idea that I've had, inspired by the LPer, the Let's Player Kikoskia, doing his LP of XCOM, just started. And it's one of the most popular LPs that going, and if anyone's never seen it, I would urge them to check it out because it's really good. And what he does, he generally doesn't take his games too seriously, but what he does, he renames all his characters, and he renames them with video game characters, and generally, depending on how good the soldier is, it gets a certain sort of name. Like, for instance, one of the best soldiers will be called Sub-Zero, obviously out of Mortal Kombat, or Scorpion. But then there's a few others. Barry, as in Barry Burton, is generally quite a good one. But then he renames, there's a few others. There's one called Sparkle, I think, which is a character from I think it was a Barbie game he LP'd. So he doesn't really take himself too seriously. He LPs things like Barbie games, but also things like XCOM. So my idea is I'm going to maybe do an XCOM diary, just a few gameplay videos, but rename all my soldiers with people with YouTube channels. And I've already started it. I've got a little group of about 16 soldiers. They're all renamed with people on YouTube, and there's some people who don't actually have soldiers yet, but as soon as I get enough space and enough recruits, there'll be a soldier per YouTuber. And but also I'll use it as a diary, so you'll be able to follow the progress of your particular avatar, your XCOM avatar. I think it should be quite good fun. You know, I'll tell you who's dead, who's still alive, who's dead, who's kicking ass, who's been promoted. You know, who shits their pants in the middle of an intense firefight sort of thing. If anybody who knows XCOM will know what I'm talking about, but I'm going to stop this. I'm going to get on with my pickups. I've had a quite a nice little haul, only a small one, but quite a nice one all the same. I'll start with, this is number one, Transformers. This was a computer exchange purchase of £3. I had some credit, so I've always wanted this game, and it's supposed to be really good. It is supposed to be actually really good. I mean, I don't really ever hold out much hope for things like Transformers games, but this one's actually supposed to be pretty good. So, and I thought, I've always intended to buy it, but this one, the case is really nice. So I took a look at it, and it's only £3, and inside they had the manual for the director's cut. And I thought, okay, maybe it's got the wrong disc in it, so maybe they'll put the director's cut disc in this, which I thought would probably work out as a bonus. I wouldn't mind, even though they wouldn't fit. But when I took it up, he realised and swapped it, took it out, and then put the right manual in, and it was the normal game disc. So he just got rid of the manual that wasn't supposed to be there. But then, when I saw it, the manual's all knackered, it's all ripped and all wrinkly, and the disc is mashed. Well, it's pretty bad. It's not the worst, but it is pretty bad. Which sort of belies the condition of the case. The case is really pristine. Really annoyed me. That's why I took the decision to buy it, because of the case. But then the condition of the game and the manual don't match the case, as in Shenmue 2 that I bought recently. I think I'll probably trade this in straight away, because there's a few games in a few branches of Computer Exchange I would quite like to have. So I still will get another copy of this though. And here's my the beginnings of my quite nice little haul. It's from Game in Wood Green. Somebody has obviously traded in a lot of really nice games, a lot of RPGs, a lot of sought after games, generally quite expensive games if you were to buy them on eBay. Traded for some reason I couldn't really say myself, traded them into Game, and I can't imagine they got much for them, but I can't complain if I was there to see it. And if I'm honest, I could have spent more money, but I couldn't really justify it, because a lot of them would have been duplicates, and a lot of them are duplicates actually. Actually, all of them are duplicates. But so I've bought myself a whole load of duplicates. That's But so I couldn't really justify buying more than I've already got, considering they are pretty much all duplicates. But I'll crack on. First one is another copy of God Hand. This is just for illustrative purposes, because the actual one that I bought is now winging its way as part of a trade. It's already been allocated, but you'll find that out probably in due course where it's gone. But this is just illustrative purposes. So part of it was God Hand, again from Games. This is the second copy of God Hand I found in Game in about a week or so. And again, it was only £2.99, and again it's really nice condition. I think the disc was a bit scratched, but not too bad. But anyway, yeah, God Hand again. I've not seen a copy of God Hand in the wild ever, I don't think. And then I was going to see 2 in 2 weeks, which is mental. Project Zero for £2.90. Project Zero 2 for £2.99. And this is just as good condition as God Hand was, or is. And for some reason, don't know why, it's £2.99. This is about sort of 15–20 quid on eBay. It's just mental. And they had number 1 and number 3 as well, but number 3 was 8 quid, and I couldn't really justify it. But this one is again a duplicate, but this one has also been allocated. It's so I can't really trade any of them. And this one's probably the rarest one, Magna Carta. Magna Carta. I do have a copy of this. But again, I think this will probably end up going on eBay. It's brilliant condition. It's all complete. I obviously haven't opened it yet, because I saw them putting the discs in, because they still do the disc behind the counter thing in that branch. But it's not a game I've played much of. I know it's got a slightly odd battle system, but unique. It's not held in the highest regard. It looks really nice, but it's not that sought after, even though it's quite scarce. There's a few on eBay at the moment, but they don't really sell. But this is one you just never see out and about, ever, anywhere. Which I just sort of, considering it was only $4.99, it was almost like a reflex reaction that I would, because I was so shocked to see it, that I would grab it. But again, like I said with the last week's batch, I think I can't really afford to trade it. Unfortunately, I apologise if anybody wants a copy of this, but I can't really afford to trade it. Generally, because I need a new pair of running shoes. That's my excuse. my running shoes are about 3,000 miles old, and that's genuinely the truth. 3,000 miles old. I got them in 2008, and I think I've probably done about 1,000 miles a year in them, and I've worn through the rubber sole and I'm into the spongy bit underneath. So I really desperately need some new running shoes. So this will go towards my running shoes fund. And yeah, that's it. Not a bad little haul, or obviously duplicates of things that are going to be traded back in. So sort of slightly pointless, but in the other sense not. And some of them also it was like a reflex reaction to grab. So my trade, I did a trade with the Fatal Hybrid, Paul. Fatal Hybrid, and I don't think he'll have his video up yet, because there's been a sort of a slight change to a slight development to our trade. So I think his video, or him featuring what I sent him, will probably be in his next pickups video. So which, you know, obviously could be whenever it comes along. But as it is, there's been a slight change. But you might see when he does his video. So I'm going to slice into this baby. I love these really thick, heavy-duty Jiffy bags. Love to know where to get them. They're brilliant. They're so much better than the crappy old pound shop padded envelopes that I get. I'm going to have to slice through the fabric if I can get in. I'm afraid to say shit. Not a good idea. I'll do it this way. I won't open that end because I've just seen what's in the padding. It's not bubble wrap. If I open that, it'll be a fucking disaster. You see how much of a novice I am. I didn't even know the contents of these sorts of envelopes. I think I've opened the wrong end. But have I? I don't. Oh no, there you go. I'm in. I'm going to have to be really careful not to tip out all that crap that I just sliced into. And he put he left me a note saying I had something that he wanted, and he gave me a little list of things that he had up for trade, and there was a couple of things on there that I really wanted actually, and I'm really chuffed to have them. One of them in particular is a game that I think it's taken me about 20 years to grab, and this is it. Here we go. Loads of bubble wrap, brilliant. And it's World of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. I had a Mean Machines video of this. And it looked brilliant. It was before the days where you actually got demos, just got videos, and it looked really good, and I always wanted it. Never got a copy, but now I have. And I'm really grateful for that, thanks a lot mate. And second part to the trade is, oh he's put 2 in. Oh, you didn't have to do that mate. I've only said, like I said, you know what I've sent you, but You seriously didn't have to put another one in? Oh wow, it's semi-Castlevania. I'm really, seriously, that is brilliant, mate, because I genuinely have been looking to get hold of a copy of Castlevania. Because it looks brilliant. And the actual part of our trade was Wario Land 4. Which he's worried about the condition, but it's perfectly fine, mate. So I've seriously done really well by him, so that's what I got. I got World of Illusion and GBA's, sorry, it's Wario Land 4 and Castlevania. So seriously, thanks a lot, Paul. I'm really grateful, and you seriously didn't have to put that in as well, but I'm really blown away by the fact that you did. So everybody else, you should have. Oh, sorry, I've got the note. Hi, I hope you're happy with the items I sent, but I couldn't help it but include a bonus game. If you already have it, feel free to sell, trade, or do what you want with it. Keep up the top vids, Paul. Fatal Hybrid. I'm sorry I didn't read that out first. I'm a bit embarrassed now, but no, I'm really seriously grateful for all of those, and like I said, that wasn't necessary, but I'm really grateful that it's there. So cheers, Paul, and as I said to everyone else, go and check out his channel. He's a really top lad, and although he doesn't always say it, always buys really brilliant batches of stuff. Generally, I think he generally does pickups videos and car boot videos. It may be sort of once every few weeks or once a month, but they're always brilliant. Always a really sort of top selection of stuff, even though it doesn't always say so. Oh shit! I thought I just accidentally stopped recording. So hopefully, if it doesn't take a week to come through, I will have an eBay package tacked onto the end of this video, and I'll have to be really quick because this is over 17 minutes. But if not, it'll end now. If it is, I'll see you in a few seconds. So either way, thanks for watching, and come back very soon. See you later. Hello, sorry about the delay. I've finally got my eBay package. It's taken a few days. Very excited, quite nervous because I want it to be good. The seller apparently dropped it into his works postal department, and they forgot about it, and he went to check and found it still there. So then he sent it. He did send it off himself, but using recorded delivery, which wasn't part of the auction. But you know, he let me know he could have let it slide, but he did make me aware of the problem. So you know, can't complain too much. But it's not taken a week to get in. But yeah. Before I crack on with that, a little update about the XCOM idea. That's going to have a bit of a rethink because I have to play it on Steam, and I've discovered that I think it's DOSBox that you use to play XCOM isn't compatible, or Steam, something's not compatible with Movie Maker, so you can't use it at the same time. It might just take a bit of tweaking though. I don't know if anybody knows how I could get Movie Maker, because I'm using the same old sort of pointing the camera at the screen technique. I can't use Movie Maker and play XCOM at the same time. I could actually do that same idea using Terror from the Deep, because I've got that. I've got a PlayStation version of that, but I probably won't because it's a fucking bitch. Everybody knows who's played it. It's an absolute dog. Just unfair. But what I will do in the meantime, until I sort things out, I can give you regular updates. You know, just verbal updates. I've been playing through, and it's difficult because I'm trying to do it without people dying, because obviously they're people, they're the names of the people on YouTube. Well, a lot of you people out there have got in-game avatars. The majority of people out there have got in-game avatars. So I'm trying my hardest not to let anyone die. But I've got to the point where I'm doing a base defence mission. So anybody who knows XCOM will know what that entails. And I'm having trouble. The bastards keep hitting me with blaster bombs, like homing missiles. And so I made it. I actually did the base defence. I had one go. I'm gonna probably have another go. I did one go, but only one person died. But that was the fatal hybrid. So I've just done a trivia, but then you die in an XCOM. So I'm not sure that's satisfactory. So I'm going to redo it until no one's dead. It'll be a difference because I'm only fighting snake men. It's only snake men. When it's ethereals, I'm screwed. But anyway, I'm going to crack on. Very excited, very nervous. This is a game that I bought at Christmas, but it wasn't a satisfactory standard, so I bought it back. And I ended up, for this one, I ended up paying nearly £10 less than the one I paid for at Christmas, which is a bonus. But the seller had actually listed it previously. Feels a bit dodgy, if I'm honest. I'm not too optimistic. Feels a bit funny in the case. But the seller had actually listed it on a buy now for 70 quid, 69.99, and I ended up paying just over £46 for this. Sounds a lot, but it's pretty good for this game. And bearing in mind it's sort of nearly £10 less than I paid at Christmas. And it seems to weirdly, fluctuates weirdly. It can go up to 70, but it can go as sort of low as low 40s. So I was quite lucky to get it for this price. So I'm actually bricking it. I don't think it's, no, it hasn't got a bubble wrap. Yeah. The case is a bit knackered, but everything else looks okay. The case is actually jammed closed, which is brilliant. It's sort of, the back is sort of bowed there. I don't know why. Sort of, there's a crack there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Yes, I am. Looks okay actually. Actually, this one will do. This one will do me. This one will do me fine. So have a look at the disc. Yeah, that'll do as well. That's better than the first one. It's not brilliant by any stretch of imagination. About 6, but it'll do. And weirdly, I've got a little sort of slightly stained mini guide to Suikoden 2, and some other thing which I'm not sure is even supposed to be in there, and a claim booklet. But you know, I'm glad to see that this is in better condition than the first one that I had. So I'm pleased. Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. That one won't be going back. Good. One other thing about this is before the first one I bought, the one that I actually ended up sending back, I gave it a quick go. And it's a game I've had before, but I'd totally forgotten that you can't run in this game. You can't run. In number 2, you can walk. It's quite a slow walk, but you can. There's a button. You can press one of the buttons, hold the button down. You can run. But this one, it's sort of like the only option is a sort of like a mid-speed walk, and it's really frustrating. But I think the one upside is that I'll get used to it. You know, it's something I'll get used to. But the upside is that once I get used to it, everything else will feel like lightning. So yeah, I'm chuffed. That's it. I think this video is probably way over 20 minutes in total now, so I'm going to have to cut it off. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry it was such a long time coming, but as I said, I had an abortive XCOM video attempt. That would have bridged the gap, but as I said, it didn't. But I'll have a rethink about that and come back soon for another video. There'll be a few on the way. I've got loads of ideas, loads of discussion ideas actually, I've told Snestastic about them, and they're pretty good discussion ideas. So thanks for watching, and come back very soon. See you later.